Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Here recently, Hello Games has given us the 1.1 Foundation update, and when you load the game, automatically you see a change. We have normal, survival, and creative. So, you know, this is 3 different saves that you can have. It remembered my last save from normal difficulty. If you are the exploration type and you don't want to deal with mining and the drudge, you just want to construct everything right away, you can do a creative mode, and a survival mode is limited resources and all kinds of other stuff. Let's go to normal, where I have a base built, and when the game is done loading, I will come back to you. So I will see you in just a moment. Well, welcome to my planet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a beacon here. I've got about an hour into this new update, and essentially what is new is on planets you will now come across a section that looks like this. When you enter it, you'll be able to claim this as your home base with this terminal here. And what that allows you to do is you have access to some prefabricated hallways and rooms. So if you hit the Z key, you can essentially place hallways down. We have different structure parts, L-shaped corridors, T's and X's, a glass roof corridor, and a foundation to build more things. And the cylindrical room is what you see here. These are cylindrical rooms. After you play for a little bit and you get the things that the scientists, the construction, and the armorer want, you can unlock windows, circular windows, almost like space station-like parts in the cuboid rooms. You also have access to containers here. So the containers are built and you can actually store a bunch of things in here. Think of this almost as like your personal vault or bank. So you can make those, as well as new lights to place around, and different text. So the beacon is what I have outside here. It acts as a save point and a location that you can see on your map. We also have a save location here, a signal booster comm station, which actually might not be too awful bad. And this will allow you to access the galactic network. We also have specialist terminals. So the way this sort of is unlocked is you only have access to your construction terminal at first, and you have to go to a space station and recruit a constructionist. And this construction master will send you on a few random quests there to unlock the science terminal. And once you bring back a scientist, he will give you things to unlock a weapons terminal, and you can recruit these 3 specialists, and each one has their own agenda. So the warrior here actually gave me something new for my exosuit that I did not make yet, I don't believe. Let me see. Let me craft here. So the voltaic cells provide power, and they require antrium to get. Luckily, I had some right next to me. I unlock copper wire, and I don't know exactly what that is used for yet, but if we look on the multi-tool, did I equip it here? Install technology. I bet it's in the exosuit, but they give some gloves that you can actually use to harvest plants that are now radioactive, which is kind of cool. It's a pretty good first step. The biggest thing that I like is the base terminus. So when you go to a star base, after you select this as your home, you can then travel to any star base that you have previously visited. And I don't know how big this list goes. I have 2 stations that I've been to so far, but it automatically moves your ship to the starbase, and then you can use the portal at the starbase to return home, which is pretty cool. The previous base item cache, I assume that when you declare another home base, all of your items will be transferred to your next base. So, is it a worthwhile update? Well, for free, absolutely, and it gives you a sense of more to do. And I really like the fact that now you can claim a planet and get back to it from the galactic map. Matter of fact, let us teleport to our nearby base here. There's also a few other things that they added, or shall I say taken away, as far as star bases are concerned. So that is real-time travel. We are now on the space station above our home planet. And if we were to go across the way, remember how these doors used to need Atlas Pass V1s? They no longer require Atlas Passes, and the exosuit upgrades that were always in this room are no longer here. So if you were a spammer of exosuit upgrades, then that might be a turn-off for you. The next thing that they added, once I hop in my ship and we head out, are freighters. So we will see if there are any freighters out and about. Apparently the freighters will allow you to bring resources back. And these may be the freighters. Let's pulse engine drive out to them real quick. So we get this freighter icon right here. So let's go up and investigate the freighter. I know we're in space station proximity, that's fine. Now I haven't messed with the freighters. I don't know exactly how to interact with these freighters and whatnot, but it looks like we have a docking port here. Oh, here we go. So let's dock on up to the freighter and see what it's all about. A very Elite Dangerous feel right there coming into the freighter here. But let's take a look and see what is on this freighter. Looks pretty cool. If I had to say so, this may be the bridge. Let's head on up to the bridge and see what's up. Wow. This is pretty cool. I haven't been on board one of these before, so this is my initial reaction. And I'm liking the fact that there are these big freighters here, and this feels, wow. So this is the bridge of the freighter. This looks pretty intense. I am not going to lie. I really like that. Can we have a conversation with any of you guys? No? Y'all just chilling? I'll take a look at that view. Pretty incredible stuff. Here we go. Commander Ub. I can help serve you in travels for a price. Make an offer on the freighter. A buildable base inside the freighter. You got to be kidding me. So for 7 million units, you get a 13-slot freighter. And I don't know how big these slots are. I was reading in the update that items stack now. So I don't know if we can have 13 stacks of goods. But that's pretty cool. So if you grinded up and saved enough to buy a freighter, it looks like this guy can act as your captain, which now I'm really, really wanting to do. How about these navigators? Nope. All right. So pretty cool stuff indeed. This feels definitely like in the right direction. This feels more like a space exploration adventure than just you and your ship and it's just you versus the world. This almost feels like you can become a captain of a very powerful ship and travel from point to point, which is essentially where I think No Man's Sky was getting beat, was the fact that you've got games like Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, and with all the promises of multi-crewed ships and, you know, all the cool stuff that they are trying to do, No Man's Sky sort of felt left out. Docking bay opens up, let's go! So pretty cool indeed. You can see on my mini-map the flag with the red dot in the center. That indicates where my base is. And it looks like it's over the top here. Around, no! Alright, so as long as a docking bay is open, you can fly in it. I didn't really mean to do that. One thing I will say though, that once I got down to the planet, the ability to really fly your ship is still not there. It sort of still hovers just above the surface and you can't do any maneuvers to change that. Let's go ahead and pulse drive to our base here. And get back to the planet. But yeah, this feels like there is more to do, and I imagine in creative mode, whenever, you know, money is no object and you have unlimited, you don't have to worry about resources, you can just do whatever you want. That sort of feels like more in the vein that I think people wanted, rather than the grinding and the resource collecting and all the stuff that that this game makes you do. But yeah, I am really liking the fact that Hello Games is still working on this, and this is definitely a big step in the right direction. If you can catch this on a sale, then, you know, you can really almost feel justified with the price. I mean, sure, there are other games that do a whole lot more, but if you bought this game and didn't refund it like I did, if you were just waiting for the updates to come, hoping against hope that they will improve, it looks like they indeed are. So that gives me the warm and fuzzies. I'm glad I didn't refund this game right away. I'm glad I didn't give into the knee-jerk reaction of, this isn't what I wanted, this game is a lie, Hello Games is the devil, and all that other stuff. You know, it's really cool. Who knows what the next few updates are going to bring, but I'm definitely liking the fact that they're working, and, you know, excited for the future. I mean, I have a base to call my own right here, and if I grind up enough, I can get a freaking space freighter. Like, that sounds pretty cool indeed. So that is going to do it for me in this sort of first look, initial impressions video. Hopefully you can get a taste of what awaits you in the update. Of course, you know, this is barely scratching the surface. I've just hopped in for about an hour and worked a little bit to sort of see if it was worth getting back into. And I have a few series that's coming up on the channel now that I won't have time to sit here and grind for 7 million credits to get the freighter. But off camera, it might be something that I can sit back, relax, maybe even hop into creative mode and see what I can do there. But that is going to do it for me in this quick first look and initial impressions video. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Saka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.